So I bumped into someone at a supermarket a couple of days ago, and this person asked me like the obvious, most fundamental question: Ashraf, who are you voting for in the election? Well, being an interviewer, of course, I turned it around, like, who are you voting for? So this person said, well, you know what? This is what's my conundrum, okay? So the governing party has governed South Africa for 30 years, 6 administrations, and what I'm battling with is, should I give them a mandate for a further 5 years? Because if that's the case, then the answer is easy. Then the answer is yes, I'll vote for them, and there's a good story. But if the answer is like, no, I don't want to give them a mandate, then I have to think about something else. And that led to a conversation between myself and this person. So my point to him was this, right? I said, first prize is to vote for a party that is totally aligned to your personal vision for South Africa, because it's your vote, isn't it? So what is best for all the people that live in our country, not what's best for a group or a small section of South African society. Well, why? Because it's obvious. South Africa will work best when the benefits of growth changes the lives of all or the majority of its citizens, and not just pockets of society. So I did say, well, you know what, to be honest with you, your vision, party vision, it's unlikely that any political party and you will sort of be absolutely in sync. It's not going to happen. So you may not get a 10 out of 10 party. But now, many people will say, well, if I don't get a 10 out of 10 party, then why vote? So what happens if you don't get the 10 out of 10 party? Because you're not going to get it. But really, I don't think you should be doing that. Because your singular vote, when stacked up with other votes collectively, they help to shape the destiny of our country. So whereas first prize is the party that's 10 out of 10, second prize is to be strategic. You may not be in sync with 5 out of 10 things of that party, but you'll see the value of that party being in parliament. You may see the value of that party having a seat at the table. You may see the value of that party in a coalition government. You may see that party serving with really part of the brains trust in the very important portfolio committees. Okay, so be strategic, and that's my advice to him. Whichever party, how big or how small, they will look for a party that will add real value. And honestly, it must have its fingers on the national pulse, right? And if you are still uncertain about that, right, then this is what I suggest you should be doing. Measure, maybe 3-4 parties that you've whittled it down from the 50 odd, right? And look at the top 20 of each party, and look at the level of influence that top 20 has on your vision by their actions, by their pronouncements. And that will help you. And look for things in terms of what they've said that will help you to fight poverty, to fight inequality, to fight unemployment, to fight racism, to fight indifference, to foster national pride, to find a party that will fight against low productivity and improve efficiency, to fight corruption, to fight those that, that do not want to show up. So look for a party or an individual that shows up, okay, and does better. Because really, that's what an election is all about. A once every 5-year opportunity to appoint leaders to serve us, to serve you, to serve South Africa. And if you're still concerned about this conundrum, just remember, you have 1 vote. Well, I know you have 3, but in reality, you have 1 vote. But keep in mind, that party that you may vote for, what's their second vote like? Meaning, if we do not get a party with a 50% plus majority, how will that party shape up in a coalition government? Who are they going to align themselves with? That will help you choose wisely. Well, really, let me tell you, choose wisely, because that's the one single most important step that you can take to help build South Africa into a champion nation. I'm Ashraf Garda, and that's my point.